Christopher Columbus was born in 1451 in the Italian city of Genoa. His parents were Susanna Fontanarosa and Domenico Colombo. He had 3 brothers and a sister. Columbus had a limited education, but he became a sailor. He traveled throughout the Mediterranean Sea and became familiar with navigation and cartography. Columbus had a dream of sailing to the east by sailing to the west. He believed that there was a faster route to the East Indies than the traditional route around the continent of Africa. He traveled to Portugal, Spain, and England, trying to gain support for his expedition. Finally, in 1492, Columbus received support from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain. On August 3, 1492, Columbus and his crew of 87 men set sail from Palos, Spain in 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. After 10 weeks, they reached the Caribbean islands of the Bahamas. They then continued to Cuba and Hispaniola, now Haiti and the Dominican Republic. In 1493, Columbus returned to the New World with 17 ships, 1,200 men, and a variety of animals and plants. He explored the Caribbean islands, established colonies, and searched for a passage to Asia. He also found evidence of gold, which he believed would bring him wealth and fame. In 1498, Columbus set out on his 3rd voyage with 6 ships. He explored the South American coast, searching for a strait that would connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. He also returned to Hispaniola, where he found that the colonists had been mistreating the native people. In 1502, Columbus set out for a 4th and final voyage. He explored the coast of Central America and the Caribbean islands. He also encountered a hurricane off the coast of Jamaica and was stranded for a year before returning to Spain. Columbus died in 1506 without achieving his goal of finding a direct route to the East Indies. However, his voyages opened the door for future exploration and colonization of the New World. Columbus's voyages had a huge impact on the New World. His expeditions led to the colonization of the Americas by Spain, Portugal, and other European countries. This colonization had a major impact on the native peoples of the Americas, as well as on the natural environment. Columbus's legacy is controversial. He has been criticized for his treatment of the native peoples of the Caribbean and for his role in the slave trade. Columbus is an important figure in literature and popular culture. He is a popular subject of books, movies, television shows, and other works of art. He is also the namesake of many places throughout the Americas, including the nation of Colombia. Facts: Christopher Columbus made a total of 4 expeditions across the Atlantic Ocean. He was the first explorer to establish a European presence in the New World. In addition to his native Italian, Columbus also knew Latin, Portuguese, and Spanish. Columbus never wrote anything in his native Italian. He also self-educated himself in astronomy, geography, and history. Christopher Columbus originally came from Genoa in Italy. Experts say he was born between August 25 and 31, 1451. Columbus first sailed the seas at the age of 10. Columbus later relocated to Portugal in 1477. Throughout the 1480s, Columbus sailed the trade routes along the African coast. He eventually relocated to Spain towards the end of the decade. Columbus made his first voyage to the Americas in 1492. He discovered Cuba and Hispaniola in that year. Spanish royalty had Columbus arrested in 1500 for abusing his authority as governor. King Ferdinand II of Spain released Columbus and restored his properties, but not his position as governor. Columbus later sued the Spanish crown for failing to give his share of the profits from the colonies in America. His descendants continued the lawsuits until the 18th century. The modern country of Colombia takes its name from Christopher Columbus. United States District of Columbia also takes its name from Columbus. North America's Columbia River's name was also hailed from Columbus. In his native Italian at the time, Columbus is known by the name, Cristoforo Colombo. Columbus started the trend of calling indigenous American people, Indians. Dear viewers, we have tried our best to provide you an informative video. Please comment that how did you find this video, because your opinion and comments are very important to us. If you like the video, please like and subscribe our channel so that you may be updated for our every informative video. Take care of your good self.